With no horses available, the Inca Empire excelled at delivering messages on foot. The messengers were stationed on the royal roads to deliver the Inca king's orders and reports coming from his lands. Called chasquis, they lived in groups of 4 to 6 in huts, placed from 1 to 2 miles apart along the roads. These young men were especially good runners who watched the road in both directions. If they caught sight of another messenger coming, they hurried out to meet them. The Inca built the huts on high ground in sight of one another. When a messenger neared the next hut, he began to call out and repeated the message 3 or 4 times to the one who was running out to meet him. The Inca Empire could relay messages 1,000 miles, 1,610 kilometers in 3 or 4 days under good conditions. The tongue was mapped into separate areas where certain tastes were registered. Sweetness at the tip, soreness on the sides, and bitterness at the back of the mouth. Research in the 1980s and 1990s, however, demonstrated that the tongue map explanation of how we taste was, in fact, totally wrong. It turns out the map was a misinterpretation and mistranslation of research conducted in Germany at the turn of the 20th century. Today, leading taste researchers believe that taste buds are not grouped according to specialty. Sweetness, saltiness, bitterness, and sourness can be tasted everywhere in the mouth, although they may be perceived at a little different intensities at different sites. Moreover, the mechanism at work is not place, but time. It's not that you taste sweetness at the tip of your tongue, but rather that you register that perception first. No two animals are alike. Animals from the same litter will display some of the same features, but will not be exactly the same as each other. Therefore, they may not respond in entirely the same way during a healing session. Environmental factors can also determine how the animal will respond during the treatment. For instance, a cat in a rescue center will respond very differently than a cat within a domestic home environment. In addition, animals that experience healing for physical illness will react differently than those accepting healing for emotional confusion. With this in mind, every healing session needs to be explored differently, and each healing treatment should be adjusted to suit the specific needs of the animal. You will learn as you go. Healing is a constant learning process. The mind has parts that are known as the conscious mind and the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is very fast to act and doesn't deal with emotions. It deals with memories of your responses to life, your memories, and recognition. However, the conscious mind is the one that you have more control over. You think. You can choose whether to carry on a thought or to add emotion to it. And this is the part of your mind that lets you down frequently because, fueled by emotions, you make the wrong decisions time and time again. When your judgment is clouded by emotions, this puts in biases and all kinds of other negativities that hold you back. Scared of spiders? Scared of the dark? There are reasons for all of these fears, but they originate in the conscious mind. They only become real fears when the subconscious mind records your reactions. While the controllable conscious mind deals with thoughts and emotions, the fast-acting subconscious mind stores your responses, forming real fears.